Hello everyone, today we are going to learn about Selenium web application testing tool using Java. So what we'll learn in today's lecture: how to do setup, how to create Java project in Eclipse, how to add Selenium jar files, how to write the Selenium test script to open Google Chrome browser and open Google website homepage and close it. Lastly, we'll run and test the Selenium test script written. So first we are going to see how to do setup for Selenium. Right click and open your browser. Open Google. Type download Eclipse IDE with JDK 8 or above. Go to the first tab, right click, open in the new tab. Download the Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Either you can use 32-bit. If your system is 32-bit, you have to download the 32-bit Eclipse IDE. If it is 64-bit, you have to download the 64-bit IDE on Windows. If you are using the Mac OS, then you have to use 32-bit for Mac. Linux, if you are using, then you have to use the Eclipse IDE of 32-bit of Linux or 64-bit for Linux. Since I am using 64-bit system, so I will download this 64-bit Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Just click on it, say OK. It will get downloaded like this. So once it get downloaded, you can see over here, right click and just extract. Here you do. So your Eclipse folder will get extracted here. Open it and open Eclipse exe file by right clicking on open. So you will get the message to launch the IDE. Say launch. So your Eclipse IDE will get open like this. So after downloading and installing Eclipse, the next step is to download Selenium jar file. So to download the Selenium jar file, again go to your browser and type Selenium HQ. So in the first tab you can see a Selenium HQ browser automation is written. So right click on that and open link in new tab. Then go to downloads. Under the download, you can see the previous releases over here. So click on that previous releases. Inside the previous releases, you can see over here complete list is given. So click on that. Under this, go to 2.53 folder. Under that, you can see Selenium server standalone 2.53.0 jar file. So just click on that. Click on save file. It will get downloaded like this. After downloading, you can see Selenium server standalone jar file over here. So after downloading Selenium jar file, next step is to download Chrome driver.exe file for Chrome browser. We will be working only using the Chrome browser. So we have to download the Chrome driver exe file for Chrome browser. Again go to Google and type download Chrome WebDriver. So when you enter, you will see the WebDriver for Chrome downloads. So right click on that. So after opening this in the new tab, you can see over here, if you are using Chrome browser 91, you have to download the Chrome driver 91. If you are using Chrome browser version 90, you have to download Chrome driver for 90. Okay, so I am using Chrome browser version 90, so I will be downloading this Chrome driver 90.0. So click on that. You can see over here the options given. If you are using Linux system, then you have to download for Linux. You are using Mac 64, you have to download it for Mac. Now I am using Windows, so I have this option Chrome driver _win32.zip. So click on that, say OK. It will get downloaded over here like this. So after downloading, you can see over here Chrome driver _win32 RAR file is downloaded. So we need to extract this in our C drive or D drive. So I will be extracting this in my C drive. So right click on this and do extract file and extract it in the C drive. Say OK. So now go to C drive and check. See, it got extracted. You can see the folder Chrome driver _win32 is extracted. Open it. You can see the Chrome driver exe file. So we need this exe file while writing the test script using Selenium in Eclipse. So now we have downloaded and installed Eclipse We have downloaded Selenium jar file also, and we have downloaded Chrome driver.exe file for Chrome browser also. So link for downloading and installing this file are given in the description of this video. You can check it and use those links to download these files. Next step is to create Java project in Eclipse. So go to Eclipse. After going to Eclipse, click on File, New, Java project. Give the name First Script. Rest everything you keep it as a default and click on Finish. So you can see project called First Script is created over here. So click on that arrow of the project. Right click on the SRC folder. Click on New, Package. Give the package name as Program. Click on Finish. You can see over here package also got created. So right click on the package. Click on New. Click on the class. Give the class name as Selenium. Click on this public static void main checkbox because we need a main method in our test script. So tick mark that and say Finish. So we have created the Java project called as First Script. Inside that project we have created the package called as Program, and inside the package we have created the selenium.java file also. We have to add Selenium jar file now inside our project which we have created. So how to add, we'll see now. So right click on your project, First Script, go to build path. You can see the configure build path, click on that. Click on module path, or you can click on class path also. I am clicking on module path. You can see over here add external jar option is there. So click on that add external jar. You can see Selenium server standalone jar file which I have downloaded from the internet is showing over here. So you have to select that. So click on that and open. So you can see over here your Selenium server standalone jar file is added inside the libraries. So click over here apply and then apply and close. So now if you go to the reference library section of your First Script project, you can see Selenium server standalone jar file is shown over here. That means it is included in our project now. So we have successfully included Selenium jar file inside our project First Script. So now what is the next step? We have to write the test script to open a Google Chrome browser and open Google website homepage and close it. So first we need to open the Google Chrome browser. After opening the Google Chrome browser, we need to open the Google website homepage and we need to close it. So now our class got created. The class name is Selenium, and you can give any name to your class. You can give your name also. And inside that class, the main method also got created. This is the main method. It is ending over here and your class is ending at the end. This bracket is for closing the class. Now we have to write the entire script inside our main method under this blue section only. So your method is opening over here and your method is closing over here. So inside the main method you have to write your entire script code. So we'll start. So first we have to set the property for using the Chrome driver because we'll be opening the Chrome browser from the Eclipse. So we need to have a Chrome driver for opening the Chrome browser. So how to set the Chrome driver file? Using system dot. You can see the option over here. Automatically when you write the initials of the method, you will get the method names over here in the drop down. So we have to use the set property. So just enter. Automatically it will come. So now we have to set the Chrome driver. To write over here WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver. So we are using the WebDriver, that is a Chrome driver, in order to open Chrome browser from the Eclipse. So here we have to copy the path where we have installed the Chrome driver exe file. So go to your place where you have installed the Chrome driver exe file and copy that path over here. So I'll go to my C drive. I have a Chrome driver underscore win32 folder, open it, and here I have my Chrome driver exe file. So I need the path where this file is there. So click over here and copy this path and paste it over here. And give the file name Chrome driver.exe. So now we have used the Chrome driver exe file in our program, so which will help us to open the Chrome browser from the Eclipse. So after this, I have to create the object of the WebDriver class, which is there inside the Selenium jar file. So WebDriver is the class name, D is the object I am creating. You can give any name for your object. Then new is the keyword used for making the space for storing the object of WebDriver class, that is D. And Chrome driver is the constructor. Since we are using the Chrome browser, we have to call the Chrome driver constructor. If you are using the Firefox browser, then instead of Chrome, here you have to write Firefox. Only difference is this. But I am using the Chrome, so I'll write over here Chrome. So now you can see you have an error over here. So when you have an error, see both the WebDriver class is also showing error and Chrome driver constructor is also showing the error. So just hover on WebDriver class name. You can see the import WebDriver. So click on that import statement. Automatically an import for WebDriver will be added in your program. Now what is this import statement is telling? Meaning this WebDriver.java class is there inside your org OpenQA Selenium folder. So we have to include in our program. So that's why we have to use the import statement. So now the error for WebDriver is gone, but still error for Chrome driver is showing. Now hover your cursor over Chrome driver constructor now. You can see import Chrome driver. So click on that. Automatically the import statement got included in your program. So this Chrome driver constructor is there inside your Chrome.java file, which is there inside org OpenQA Selenium folder. So now I need to open the Google website on the Google Chrome browser. How to open the Google website on the Google Chrome browser? Now these two steps are for opening the Google Chrome browser. But after this, I want Google website also to open. For opening the Google website, I have to t.get the URL of the Google website. Now what is the URL of the Google website? HTTPS www.google.com. D is nothing but the object we have created of the WebDriver class, and using that object I am calling this URL https google.com, which will open the Google website. So now after opening, to check whether actual Google website is opened or not, for that I have to create one variable of type string. The name for the variable I am giving is u equal to call the current URL, meaning what? Using object D, I am opening the Google Chrome browser. So if actual, the one which is there on the cloud server, if that Google website opens, then it will get stored in U. So whatever website is open in the browser will get stored in U. So U is storing what? The current URL which is actually open in the browser. So that is what get current URL is doing, and this function is also defined inside the WebDriver class. That's why I am calling this get URL function using object D. And whatever the current URL which is open in the browser will get stored inside the variable U, which is of type string. So if the current URL which is open in the browser equals to the actual Google website URL, then we will say test case passed. Else we will say system.out.println, which is used for printing the output on the console. So we'll say test case failed. And once the result is printed on the screen, we'll close the browser. Using the object D of the WebDriver class only, we are calling the close function, because close function is defined inside the WebDriver class. So we are calling it using the object of WebDriver class, that is D. So this is our entire script. So this example I am showing for Google Chrome browser and Google website. You can use the same script for opening different browsers like Firefox, Opera Mini, Safari, and you can also open other website instead of Google like Facebook, YouTube, etc. So we'll run this. So now we have written the test script for opening the Google Chrome browser and opening the Google website and closing it. So now what is the next step? Next step is to run and test the script. So now we have to run and test our script which we have written. So how to run? Right click, Click on Run As. Inside Run As, you go to one Java application. Click on it. Your browser will get open, Google Chrome, and the Google Chrome website also open. You can see the output on the console which is printed is test case passed, meaning your browser got open successfully and your Google website also got open successfully. So this way you can write the small Selenium test script in Java. Thank you.